back to my channel. Today's video is how to be prepared for a new school year. So I know that our time, either if you start school in August or September, is kind of winding down for the summer, but I want to be sure that you guys are still having fun in the summer, but incorporating a little bit of these tips and tricks that I've learned from the past years to help you be prepared. The very first thing in this video is just to create a daily schedule. It doesn't even have to be like a school schedule. Just having a schedule in general will help you have a pattern so that when you start school, it'll just be easier to get back into the grind of being in school and doing schoolwork and things like that. So if you incorporate just like a daily pattern, then you'll have like a pattern set in your mind and you'll just be able to do it. So like having a morning routine, having a night routine, just routines in general are really good for you so that you have a pattern and that you can incorporate that when you start school. So the next thing is actually super effective, and it is to review what you learned in the previous year. Man, I can't talk today. But what I'm doing is just going over last year's notes. These ones have been incorporated for like a while, but they could be from like the first semester, second semester. There's a bunch of different resources. So I have these notes, and then I have like a whole notebook, and then I have this thing called the middle school thing. Obviously I haven't used it in a while, but it's called Everything You Need to Know About Middle School, and those are like, I love the book. I still use it to this day because it's like a base level of all the things you're gonna learn after middle school. So I really feel like it's super effective. So if you're learning since we're starting a new school year soon, if you're looking back on the previous year, it's just gonna help jot your memory and remember. Obviously there's certain things that you have to be like retaught or whatever, but I really feel like it's super good to just look back and remember what you learned so that you go back to school ready and you know what they're talking about, so that the teacher doesn't really have to reteach it to you, but the class in general. So then homework in the beginning of the year and assignments in the beginning of the year will be a piece of cake. So once you've looked through the past and you think you're ready, look ahead. Look at what you're going to be learning that school year. You can literally look it up so easily. I'm doing Spanish because I don't know why. I'm just attracted to Spanish. But literally just look up what grade you're going into. If it's first grade, if it's college, your first year of college, look up what you're learning and it'll just help you be prepared, because once you remember what you did the previous year, I definitely recommend for you to look back and then look ahead so that you're just prepared in general. So again, everything in the beginning of the school year is going to be easy for you, and you won't be struggling to do assignments, but you'll have time to focus on getting back into a routine in the beginning of the school year. So I really recommend looking ahead so that you guys know what you're going to be doing this school year and what you're going to be doing soon when you go back to school, and so your brain is working even though you're in summer vacation. So the next thing that is actually super important is to spend time doing some specific goals. So I call them SMART goals. That's what I learned in school. So SMART equals specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. So look up SMART goals and trust me. So if you're going to be starting to look back, look ahead, just with obtaining information, you need goals to know what you're going to be doing, and they need to have a deadline, because then you'll never do them if you just have all the time in the world to do them. So I really recommend either looking up goals, coming up with goals, just whatever it is, but make sure you have SMART goals, specific goals. I don't care what it is, just have goals. You could literally do like anything. You could type them. You don't even have to write them. Like, just have goals in general and you'll be good to go, because you'll be on track to remembering and looking ahead and all this stuff. So this whole video, it just kind of goes together, if you can tell. So the next thing is just to make a studying space. So I have a desk, I have a beanbag, do one or the other. The one thing I do recommend is not to use your bed, because your bed is meant for sleeping and relaxing, and if you're retaining information or just doing school in general, you might be stressed and you don't want to bring that stress on your bed. So you could literally work on the floor and it will work out oh, that was my Apple Watch, just fine. Not only do you need a studying space, but you need to start doing stuff. Set a block where you're going to study, so that way you have that pattern, like you have a routine pattern. Incorporate studying sessions so that when you get back to school, you'll know what time you should be studying or the time that works for you to study. This pattern will just work throughout the whole time when you're going to be going back to school. So the second to last thing, as you saw, is just know what your distractions are, whether it be your phone, whatever it is. As you saw earlier in the video, my Apple Watch stinks, so if it's just getting notifications, turn your phone off so that you are able to study and concentrate. A lot of my distractions are like Libby, which is a what is the word I'm looking for? Online with access to getting books, audiobooks, and just ebooks. I love that. I listen to audiobooks a lot. Another one is just social media and listening to music. So know what your distractions are so that you will be able to eliminate them and study your heart out. The very last thing in this video is to take online courses. So I use studying.com. You can use whatever you want, but I did mention this in a top 5 studying apps video, which I will leave in the eye. But all I have to say about online courses is that this whole video is talking about looking ahead, making a routine, all of this stuff, and just taking online courses. Just kind of, you bring all the tips and hacks I talked about earlier in this video and put it all together, and you're just ready for a new school year. So I hope this video really helped you. Comment down below studying.com if you made it all the way through, so that I know that you made it till the end of this video. I love you guys so much. I wanted to tell you guys my uploading schedule. So the next couple videos are going to be about how I'm taking summer PE and health, and kind of walking you guys through like my life and taking notes and all this stuff that I'm doing right now. And then after that, I'm going to be doing a whole series on a back to school series. I'm not really sure what the name is going to be, but comment down below name suggestions, like back to school with studying angel or something like that. Could be shorter. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you guys. Stay tuned for the next Sunday's video, because I promise you guys it will be an amazing one. And bonus, some Tuesdays I will be posting extra videos like decluttering with me and pen pal videos, things like that, journaling with me. So stay tuned for those videos. I love you guys so much. Stay tuned for next Sunday's video, because I promise you guys it will be an amazing one. Bye guys.